Welcome, family. Welcome and blessings. This is Firelotustarot, your girl Queen.Zi, coming at you today. If you haven't already and you're new to my channel, make sure you click that like button and the subscribe button. I am available for personal readings. You can check out my website, firelotustarot.com. I have candles, handmade jewelry, handmade altar tools, sage, as well as spiritual work. I have a special going for a 15-minute read for $20. So if you guys are interested, make sure you check out my website. This is a general reading, so remember, energies and roles can be reversed. Time is fluid. It can be past, present, or future. All right, let's get started and let's see what energies and what answers we can provide for our dear divine masculines. Let's see what's going on with our divine feminines. Let's see what is bothering our divine feminines and what's on their mind. All right, some of you guys, this is your true love, okay? And they just want you to put them on a pedestal. All right? But they feel you guys have some, past wounds that you need to heal from. You guys have some unrealistic expectations in love, they feel. All right, so let's see what the current state of this relationship is. All right, let's see what is in the recent past. What is crowning this relationship? All right. What is crossing this relationship? All right. What's in the emotions? And what is the future look like? All right, so let's get started. The overall energy is you guys are losing yourself, okay? And they feel like your divine feminine feels like she's losing herself, to, be with you is costing her herself, what she envisioned for herself, because in order to please you, some of the things that she thought for herself, she's not going to be able to, keep in her life, or keep around, and she wants this connection to work with you. And so she realizes that. All right, the current state of this intuition, your relationship is that your divine feminine is not listening to her intuition. Her intuition is speaking to her and telling her to walk away or stay in this connection or something involving this connection. We'll go deeper into what her intuition is saying, but her intuition is speaking and she's not listening because it's in reverse. All right, the recent past, she feels as though, you've been flirting and having fun, or she may be flirting and having fun, or she may want to flirt and have fun, maybe because you're flirting and having fun, okay? So let's move on and see what the crowning energy is that, she feels as though you're making excuses for why you're flirting and having fun. She's making excuses for why she's not listening to her intuition. All right. Let's see what is crossing this connection. What's crossing this connection is the fact that maybe you don't know that you are worthy of a woman of this caliber. Maybe you don't know your worth. All right. Maybe your divine feminine doesn't know her worth. Maybe you have not convinced her that she is worthy enough, okay, to be in a good, balanced relationship with you. All right. Now let's see the emotions. The emotions of this connection is she feels like she needs to raise her standards. All right. And she may also feel like you need to raise your standards. It may be some things you're playing yourself with, some things you may be doing that's taking you off the path. And so she's telling you to raise your standards. She may be saying she needs to raise her standards. Maybe you and loving you is making her feel less of herself. Because remember, the bottom of the deck, we have losing yourself. Okay, so she feels like, she put that up there. She feels like she's losing herself, okay? All right, and so we're going to see the outcome, all right? And it's even better in reverse. So things are not going quite well right now. They could be better, but you guys are not putting in the energy, and it may be you. So let's find out what exactly your divine feminine is saying. What is she saying? What is being hidden? What is she saying? All right, let's get some Pluto preview. Uh-oh, keeping on by Escape is on. So maybe she's saying, all right, her intuition is speaking about you. All right, she's not listening to her intuition about you, or she feels that you're not listening to your intuition about her. All right, one more. And you're not listening, you're not listening to your intuition that she's your soulmate. But she knows that she's your soulmate, and she's waiting on you to know. Her intuition has told her that you are her soulmate. All right, the bottom of the deck is work. So she knows it's going to take a lot of work for this connection to actually work out and for it to be balanced. All right, so let's see what this flirt and have fun is about. Why does the divine feminine feel that the divine masculine is flirting and having fun? Why does the divine feminine feel like she needs to flirt and have fun? All right. So she feels like you are flirting and having fun because you feel like there may be someone else for you, or that you don't really want to acknowledge the fact that you really only want to be with your soulmate. All right, now why does she flirt and want to have fun is because she would like a new beginning. She may even want to, you know, have a baby by you. She may have recently told you that she wants a kid. All right, the bottom of the deck is look at the situation for what it is. You know, so this person feels that maybe you're not looking at the situation for what it is. Like you guys are supposed to be soulmates and have a child together. In her perspective, in your perspective, you're finding out this is your soulmate, and you may want a new beginning and only want to be with her now that you're discovering this is your soulmate. All right, and you may even want to have a baby by her now that you know that this is your soulmate and you want this new beginning. All right, so let's see why making excuses is here. Why is the divine feminine making excuses? Why is the divine feminine making excuses? All right. Whoa. All right. Why is the divine masculine making excuses? Why is the divine masculine making excuses? All right. So for the divine feminine, we got a few cards. All right, she's making excuses because she feels like your sex is amazing. You know, the sex that you guys have together is amazing, so she's kind of in there because of the sex. All right, but she is making excuses because she knows that there is a third party and that you have multiple options, but she doesn't really want to accept this, so she's making excuses to herself. You may feel that she's making excuses because she has multiple options, but here she's telling you that our sex is amazing, so the possibility of her having a third party and using this as an excuse is not there, because she does think your sex is amazing. All right, and she's making excuses because she watches you constantly, so she's not, you know, she knows when things change with you because she's watching you constantly, and so when she does see things changing with you, she makes a lot of excuses for you because she loves you that much, and so because she's so bound because of the sex. All right, and then why is she making excuses is because she's looking for signs from you, or she's trying to show you signs that she really wants to be with you and really wants this connection to work out. Now, why are you making excuses? Because your sacral chakra is blocked. You know, this has to do with, you know, your creativity. It's blocked. The other thing that may be going on, you know, you may be having a lot of blockages because you spread yourself so thin sexually. So that's why you may be making excuses. All right. So let's find out why your divine feminine thinks you're worthy. Why does the divine feminine think the divine masculine is worthy? Why does the divine feminine think the divine masculine is worthy? All right. Why does the divine masculine feel that the divine feminine is worthy? All right. So she thinks that your divine feminine thinks that the divine masculine here is worthy because she knows that Source has already had this thing figured out. And so she really can not be so stressed about it. Like, she knows who she is. And she knows who she is because she's listening to her intuition. She's starting to listen to her intuition more, all right? Now, why do you feel that the divine feminine is worthy? Is because you're looking at the situation for what it is. You see her in her queenship. You see her, being an intricate part of your life. You see her, making that bag and sharing that bag with you. So you're seeing that she has potential. All right. And then the other thing is you're seeing that she's worthy because of things that when you're listening to music, some of the things that's coming through the music, you have experienced with her, you have shared with her, or you feel this way about her. And so you're looking at this connection for what it is. Now you're starting to see this really is your soulmate. And now you're saying, because I know now you're my soulmate, because I'm receiving the signs, my sacral chakra is unblocked. I'm hearing the signs in the music. I want a new beginning. I only want you. I'm looking at it for what it is. You are worthy. All right, so let's see what raise your standards. What does she mean by raise your standards? Oh man. All right, so what does the divine masculine mean by raise your standards? All right, what does the divine masculine mean by raise your standards? Okay, so with the female, all right, so with the female, raise your standards. She's saying to you, raise your standards. How are others being affected by this? Like you do things and you don't consider the effects and who all it affects. And that's why you need to raise your standards, because you are in a position of leadership probably. And you probably have some type of followers, or, a lot of people that believe in you and is rooting for you. And, they see you, selling yourself short. And it's hurting them. And so they're starting to get cold towards you because they're tired of seeing you sell yourself short and come up short. All right. And she's saying raise your standards, because if you're looking for love and a true soulmate connection, and she really loves you. So you need to raise your standard, because you got somebody that loves you, you treating bad. All right. Now let's see how this affects the divine masculine. All right. You're saying, crying, let that bullshit out, raise your standards. So you're telling her to not be so damn emotional about the shit that you're going through, because you're trying to get your shit together. You're trying to raise your standard, okay? But it takes time. All right. And then you may also be saying, she needs to work on her physique and raise her standard. Maybe she has let herself go recently. Maybe she doesn't dress appropriately. Maybe, she's overweight in some type of way. Maybe she's out of shape in some type of way. And so you're telling her to raise your standard based on the way, you look. Maybe you have a lot of attractive women that's batting for you. And so you don't want to be stuck with a sack and a potato. Like, you want someone that you are sexually and physically attracted to. So you're telling her to raise her standard and, shape it up, get it together. All right, so let's see what this even better card is. All right, let's see what this even better card is. Now, let me just say this. I understand it's a soulmate connection and all of that, but you should never force somebody to, lose weight or alter themselves for you. But if a person is willing to do that for themselves, I don't see anything wrong with it, okay? Because how would you feel if that person say to you, okay, you need to, lose some weight, and you need to, because I'm used to dealing with dudes that's more in shape than you, would feel belittled. So don't belittle people because of what they look like, love them enough that they lovingly want to change. All right, why is this even better card here for the divine feminine towards the divine masculine? And why is this even better card here for the divine masculine to the divine feminine? All right. One more. No more. Okay, no more. The bottom of the deck is passion. So what's going on is that you guys' passion towards each other, from her aspect, needs to improve. She feels as though you need to heal from some sexual traumas, or that she is healing from some sexual traumas, and she needs more time for your sex life to improve. Maybe she is literally healing. And why the even better for the masculine is, you know, what's even better is, you know, you're missing the seduction in your life. Like with her, your connection, you guys have a lot of great sex, but as far as, you know, her seducing you, you're not really seduced by her. And it may be because of her physique. You're not really attracted to her physique. You would like someone that has a more shapelier physique. But you can work with it, but you know, it does entice you to look at other women, and so it's something that she needs to seriously consider working on getting to be even better, is how she seduces you, you know, what she looks like and all of that. All right, so let's get some tea, because I know we want to see what's going on behind the scenes with the divine feminine. So what does the divine feminine has going on that she is keeping hidden from her divine masculine? All right, how does she feel? How does the divine feminine feel? How does the divine feminine feel? All right. So we're going to go, there's one that flipped over. We're going to read that one last. Alright, so divine feminine is getting clarity, you know, that you are her soulmate, you know, and that this connection is out of balance and it needs to change. Alright, she may be thinking about moving in, moving out, but she is definitely not happy in this current situation. She may be thinking about relocating. Alright, she may want to move in with you. She's clear that you are her soulmate, and now she's gonna try to proposition you to move in with her, or she's clear that she needs to move on. All right, she may discuss moving or the need to move or wanting to move or advance in this connection over dinner. You know, she may invite you to dinner. She may ask you to go out to dinner. All right, because she is wanting to fight for a chance, you know, and she's not backing down. She really wants to be with you, and she may even propose marriage. She may be wanting you to propose marriage. All right, the bottom of the deck is she really loves you. All right, so your divine feminine does love you, and they would like, you know, a marriage proposal, but they're not they know that it's some things that need to change in order for that to take place, and that you guys got to, you know, reconnect again, you know, find that love and passion again, you know, start dating again, start flirting with each other again. All right, and bring your connection back into balance. All right, because there has been some abuses that have taken place emotionally, physically, or verbally in this connection. She would like to give you a gift, and she may be communicating this with you soon, that she is learning her lessons, you know, especially about, you know, building with someone. She is learning lessons, and she found out that, you know, she may have been a little insecure about this connection. All right, but she does think about this connection often, and she does want to make this connection work, but she does not want to lose herself. So if let me get a spellcaster card, so you guys can know what the divine masculine needs to work on in order to make this soulmate connection work with his divine feminine. Give us one card and let us know what the divine masculine needs to work on to make his connection with the divine feminine work, if this is the person that he wants to be with. Thank you, spirit guides and ancestors. One card. What does the divine masculine need to work on if he wants this connection with the divine feminine to work on? Thank you. All right, so you guys need to work on healing your heart and finding a lot of self-love. Reignite the passion for yourself. All right. Hopefully this message has been a blessing. Make sure you guys leave me a comment. Let me know how my message resonated. Peace, light, and love, family. Until the next time.